let's start with the most important thing, the 4 money-making matrices. So there are actually 4 money-making matrices, and these are the things that you should actually focus a lot, because these actually change your business tremendously. Okay, the first thing you need to look at is the number of leads, how many leads you are gathering, and then the number of customers. Okay, and then the transaction size and purchasing frequency, how many times people purchase from you. These are the 4 things which you should definitely focus on for your business. All right, so let me go in more in depth about this. Say you have 10,000 leads and number of customers is 3,000 and the transaction size is 100. Okay, the purchasing frequency is twice. That gives you 600,000. It's that simple, guys. It is that simple. Businesses is just numbers. All right. But let's say you tweak a little. Let me show you how exponential things change. All right. Say you have the same number of leads, same number of customers, same number of transaction size, but this time the purchasing frequency is just add one more there. What do you get? 900,000. It's just one metrics that you change. This is the power of this, what we call the 4, I call it the 4 money-making matrices. You just need to change any one of these and you see big differences. Let me show you another angle to this as well. This is your funnel, your metrics that you need to focus for your business to make the money that you can ever dream of. It's these 4 things that you need to focus on. Okay. Now, when it comes to this, 10,000 leads, 3,000 customers, $200 transaction size, purchasing frequency is the same as that. Now you see is 1.2 million. So it's that simple, guys. Businesses, if you want to do online businesses, offline businesses, it's the same thing as well. But I prefer to be online is because you can actually own the number of leads and then you can exponentially grow your company based on the number of leads. As you can see here, it's about 1.2 million. Very, very big difference from 600,000. All you need to do is just change on the transaction size. Okay. So if you are running your business and you don't have these metrics itself, you're going to be in trouble, because if you don't have any of these, you won't know which one for you to actually improve on. Let me show you an example of the things that I personally have done as well. So how do you get leads? The most first and foremost is how do you get leads, and what's the best way to get it? Well, the fastest way to get it, I'm not trying to sugarcoat you guys or anything, for real. The best way for you to get leads is to run ads. Now, listen carefully. Why should you run ads? Okay. A lot of business owners that I speak to, they mention that running ads is cost. In their mind, it's cost. No. I cannot run ads because it's cost. But what if you run ads, you spend $5 and you get $10? Is that cost now, or is that investment? You can put your money into stock markets. You can put your money into other investment as well. But if you actually run your ads correctly and you have a very good offer, or technically if you run very good ads, you have an average offer, it also works the same thing. Or you run your ads averagely but you have very good offer, it helps as well, because what I've showed you just now, this marketing metrics, these 4 marketing metrics makes a lot of difference. Number of leads, number of customers, transaction size, purchasing frequency, by all starts with leads. Okay, so ads are definitely not a cost, it's an investment if you are able to do it correctly. So you must do it correctly, because if you don't do it correctly, then it's not an investment. But most businesses don't want to focus on this. They say running ads takes a lot of time, but seriously, if you want to put your money on stock markets, right? You want to give some of your money to hedge fund managers. This is just my personal opinion. Yeah? Some of you guys may disagree, and that's fine. That's fine. If you want to make 2 times the money that you put in today in 1 week time, do you think your stock market will be able to give you back in that returns? No. But you run ads, will you be able to see 2 times the revenue you have generated in 1 week if you do it well? The answer is yes. I've done it myself many times over many multiple campaigns, and the investment that I put in, the output is twice, sometimes if it's really good, 3 or 4 times that in 1 week. Just think about this. Wherever hedge fund managers or any investment companies is able to give you that returns, no. Therefore, businesses is one of the reasons why people want to invest in businesses, because they can make that kind of return. But how do you make your businesses successful is to run good ads, to run it properly. Okay, I'm not sugarcoating here, because for you to get ads up and running is the fastest way for you to get leads. And this is actually the first important thing in your money making metrics, getting the number of leads in, then converting them into customers. All right. So the 4 money making metrics, again, I'm banging this constantly because this is very important. If your businesses is not tracking all these 4 in today's age in digital businesses, you can't do well. And if you guys are a marketer out there, you guys are real marketers. I'm not talking about those people who thinks of ideas and then someone else executing. If you guys are really real marketers, digital marketers, these are the 4 things that you need to focus. And what stands out from someone who's an average digital marketer and someone who's able to scale exponentially is a digital marketer who be able to understand these 4 money making matrices again. All right. So as I showed here as well, changes is different, very little itself. In this case, frequency is just times 3. From 2 to 3, you see the difference. Here, 100 change to 200. This one is 2 is the same one, and you can see the big difference itself. Therefore, it's very important. Most people actually complicate marketing too much. And I know it's easier, and in marketing agency does that because so they can confuse the client. They can tell the client it's actually very difficult. The only person who can do it is me, my team, and I. Therefore, brands are more willing to fork out money because they believe in that agency that they can do it. But technically, for someone who's an expert, can easily break down your particular digital businesses, and you can break it down to this level, and they can see what's going on. Right? You can track this in terms of months, you can track this in terms of years, and you will see how the company is performing. And honestly, when you start it out, you should not try to focus on increase number of leads, increase the number of customers, increase the transaction size, increase the purchasing frequency. No, that's not how things work. You gotta work one by one. Increase the number of leads, or you want to increase the number of customers, or you want to increase the transaction size, or you want to increase the purchasing frequency. You need to focus on one bit of it first before you move on to the next. You're going to all handle all at the same time. Is that asking you to run, jump, swim, and roll at the same time. You can do all of them one at a time, but all at the same time you can't. So for those of you who have a marketing team out there, or for you yourself who is basically the one-man show in an entire company, trying to focus all at the same time, no, slow down first. All right, focus one at a time. This is the way how you can focus. What separates a regular entrepreneur and those very hyper successful entrepreneur is actually focus. Okay, I've known some entrepreneurs in my time as well. 2, 3 years are very good friends out there, and we've fundraised from businesses and agencies out there as well, millions of dollars. And one of it, I've always asked them, what sets you apart, right? That's just me being arrogant back then, because I'm doing wave, we are doing sound wave technology, real mind-changing, industry-changing technology, using sound to deliver advertising to a smartphone. Wow, that's damn cool, right? People never hear before. But now, fella, technically, I think you guys know who this is as well. It's a very famous online nut seller. They just sell nuts only online, right? So I always in my mind, sell nuts online, can make money, man? Is it revolutionary? Revolutionary? No, I don't really think so. That's me being arrogant. Fast forward today, after pandemic hit, I got hit harder than a fella who's selling nuts itself. Right now, he's flying high already. And technically, what he focused was really focused was selling nuts to people. And I believe he doing it the correct way in this marketing funnel is these 4 metrics, because I've seen their marketing funnels as well. They get number of leads, get number of customers, how many transactions they buy, how many packets of nuts, and how many times people purchase those nuts. It's just these 4 metrics itself can scale their businesses to millions and millions of dollars. So seriously, guys, focus on one of these metrics is enough already to change your entire business. But focus on them one at a time. But these are only the 4 marketing metrics you need to focus. All right. So same thing as well as I mentioned, the best way for you to start is to run ads. I'm not trying to tell you to run $10,000 if you don't have money, but even $100 a day you were to run ads itself, and it gives you 200 a day. How will you feel? I've spoken to many businesses. Oh, if I can make one, I can turn $5 to 10. I'll put my entire saving there. I'll sell my entire house. I'll sell my car. I'll sell my kids, for example. All right, not saying that it is, but people are jokingly saying that it is. But seriously, if you were to put $1 in and $2 out, how many of you are willing to put so much more money in? And if you can actually do this, isn't that what printing money is? That is like legally printing money, isn't it? Right? So, but it bothers me a lot because most of people think that they want to get it easy, like easy way to make money. Sit down, shake leg, get money. That's not the right way to do it. Yes, there are some businesses that some people would call it businesses or investment like bitcoins and stuff like, or cryptocurrency. Yes, you may get lucky, but if it goes down, how are you going to find your way to go up again? So that's the reason why I dedicate myself to focus on digital marketing and focus all my time on that for mastery. So when things goes up or things goes down, I know how to adjust as well. All right. So this is an example of a case study of someone who used a marketing funnel, right, with similar kind of metrics as I showed you on top to get 72,000 profit in less than 30 days. Firstly, she ran ads, get them to sign up. Sign up means getting leads, all right? After getting leads, she sent an email asking them what do they want to learn in her webinar. Since she asked people what do they want to learn in their webinar, during the time of the day, she actually pitched, or during the webinar, she actually showed the type of content that customers are actually asking for. What makes you think the conversion rate will be low? It's actually crazy high, because she basically asked her customers who sign up, what do they want to learn? And because of that, she managed to close 72K profit USD in less than 30 days. In this itself, as I believe the ads that she runs on this is not more than 20%. Probably I believe in this case, as I remember, it's about 15%. So she just printed 50 over K in 30 days. And if you are able to run this way, this is akin to legally printing money. All right. But definitely you have to do it the right way. So what's the right way? Currently, I'm showing you a $1 million funnel that I'm running on myself as well. This is an example as well. So firstly, when you start an ad, let me start over at the top again. This is actually what I am reluctant to show because it's really great. So the journey of you to start this entire $1 million funnel, you start with ads. It has to start with ads. If you want to start your own YouTube channel, like me myself, or start your own other, um, you know, TikTok videos and stuff like, you can get audiences, but it may come in slow. Most businesses, when they do things right, in 1 week they don't see result, they get panicked already. How many of you guys actually felt that? Or even your bosses say, it's already been 1 week, no customer come in. How then the company is gonna die off? But that's the issue, you see. That's the reason why I am a true believer of running ads, because you can see the results or within, in fact, sometimes it's just within an hour your ad is running and you can see how good your results is as well. So it always starts with you running ads, with you have an opt-in page. By the way, I repeat again, this is a funnel that I personally use. All right. Opt-in page. So it's a sign up page, for example. So when someone sign up already, this is your number of leads. It hits the first most important marketing metrics. Increase the number of leads here. If those people who did not actually sign up, well, I will use a pixel, what I call this pixel page view to retarget them as well. So for those people who did not pass into a lead, I will actually retarget them on this page as well until they get into lead. Second one would be once they on our opt-in page, they actually subscribe into a joiners page already. Then that's where actually the selling begins. If they did not buy, right, on here, they did not buy any of these plan, we could actually retarget them as well for those of them who did not buy. And for those of them, because we already got their lead here already, we can always email them consistently. And you can always call them because you have their lead already. And that actually helps you increase your conversion rate, right? And sending emails tends to be much, much cheaper than running ads because these are all cold audience. Once you have their email, they may not buy any of your product here, but future products, you can also email them. You can also contact them as well. But one of the good thing I realized is that you can also add WhatsApp chat on your website or chat automation on your site as well. This can actually help increase conversion rate. So say someone actually purchase your product. This actually increases the number of customers, which is another important golden marketing metrics as well. So whether they buy a basic plan, advanced plan, or a royal plan, this is just example of the plan now, right? But you guys get it already because I believe all you guys know what I meant by basic, advanced, and royal is basically tier plans. This is the times where I will stop my ad for anybody who has already purchased a product. I will not retarget anybody here anymore, right? Because they've already been through this entire funnel. Then for those people who are in basic plan, I will try to upsell them to advanced or royal based on email every month. This is to increase the larger transaction size. Say here is $5, $10, $50. You upgrade them, increasing the larger transaction size. Last but not least is that for those of them who have purchased on this, you can always cross-sell them other products that you have, which will increase the purchasing frequency. As you can see, this funnel itself has incorporated the entire four money-making matrices. And breaking down into the steps what I've shown you itself, you have a plan here to make enough money to print money online. So of course, when I say this one is oversimplifying things, you have to master it. How good is your opt-in page? How good is your ad itself? How good is your payment page? How good is your offer? How good is your upsell? And how good is your cross-sell of other products? All these takes into consideration. But as I said, focus on one of them first before you move on to the next to focus another. So these are the things that you should definitely focus because it will help your business tremendously. This is the framework that if you were to focus on this, it will make you enough money that you can ever dream of. And if you were to show an advanced marketer this funnel itself, they can imagine what to do with this as well. And if you guys have been following me on Money Magnet onto this show or following AD as well, you will definitely have a glimpse and idea of what we are talking on here. All right. Now, I'm moving quite fast because I'm actually very busy. I have a lot of clients to move on as well. And yes, some of them actually requires me to fix their funnel. And this is actually the framework of one of the funnels that I use. All right. So what about execution? How do you do this framework? How do you make it real, right? So a lot of times, in fact, like I've been told which kind of landing page should I use, whether is it ClickFunnels, whether is it Calendly for scheduling. So I have a lot of these issues in my mind because as you can see here, I've always emphasized on simplicity. Make things simple, things will be simple. Try to strive for simple things, and things will be simple. That's including your marketing as well. If you try to make it as simple as possible, you make it as simple as possible. I repeat, simple, simple, simple. There's a reason why. Is so that your life will be more easier and you can focus more. All right. So what about execution? So in order for you to run all of this entire marketing funnel itself, my recommendation of the best all-in-one tool to execute is actually systemy.com.io. In fact, I'll share this onto the, hold on, I can't find the screen. Yeah, I'll share this onto the chat here. So for those of you who has always been asking me about which kind of tools they should use, in fact, I would suggest you to use Systemy, because one of the reason I know my audience intimately is that my audiences tend to be first-time marketers, or they tend to be um, non-marketers who wants to learn to become marketer or scale their businesses. So this is actually a link for you who to join Systemy.io, and this is actually free. So many times that I've spent, on marketing products out there, and it's paid. By the time I start mastering it already, it's about 3 or 4 months down the path already. And then I can see the bill. Oh, I haven't made my money back in return. Now I don't feel comfortable to proceeding this. I'm talking about this when I first started. Yeah. So for rest of you guys who wants to have a clean start, easy start, you should definitely use this systemy.io, because this is free. I repeat, imagine getting ClickFunnels for free. Why this stand out as compared to other landing page providers as well is that it actually helps you build an entire marketing funnel, and it's an all-in-one tool itself. You want a blog, it has inbuilt in. You want to send emails, it has built in already. You want to make landing pages, it is built in already. So they have all these things built in specifically for you. All right. So for rest of you who are watching this itself, congratulations, because I know I'm trying to move as fast as possible because I'm actually really, really busy, but I'm still trying my best to give you. And for those of you guys did not stay, well, too bad for them. All right. So once you get here, this Systemy.io and through this link, I want you to do is I want you to sign up. All right, it's free, so don't worry about them charging. They're not asking for your credit card as well. It's free forever until you feel that you're ready and feel that you're actually kind of used to the tools that they are using there. Then you can upgrade. This is how a Systemy.io looks like. You want to see your dashboard. It has affiliate marketing here. You have your contacts, those clients or leads or whatsoever, your funnels. You can see, you can even make your blogs here as well. These are the automation. So those people who actually visit your site or your blog and then sign up, they want to purchase, all these automations can always be set up. All right. So rules and workflows, there's a lot of things that you guys can play in this. It takes some time to get used to it, but the great thing is all of this comes for free. ClickFunnels apparently allows you to do landing pages. I do know that they have improving their products as well. But after going through a lot of marketing software, other than Systemy is Katra, one of my favorite one as well, which I'm currently mastering as well. Is because Systemy is free while Katra is paid. But still, Katra is much more powerful. But for those of you who are new, definitely may want to stick with Systemy first. All right. So that's my suggestion of the best all-in-one tool to execute. And the good thing, as I mentioned just now, this is free as well. So no risk on your side, all benefits.